Hi, I am going to talk to you now about two products that we're actually going to do together. One is an RJ45 Keystone, which we see here, and the other is a punch tool that we'd use in conjunction with it, okay? So I'm just going to quickly, I'm just going to give a quick overview where this fits in. Increasingly there's popularity in Ireland of Cat5 cabling. It's been used for the advent of broadband and also the integration of broadband into a lot of satellite products. Things like this means that increasingly we've added on this full range of products onto the tvtrade.ie website. And just to give you some idea of the array of products we currently stock, we stock two different types of Cat5 cable, just the ordinary standard UTP and also FTP, which is foil wrapped, which means you can run this next to electrical cables. And also then we've testing tools, we've pre-made Cat5 cables, we've face plates, which are closely related to the punch tool here, and also the RJ45 connectors and crimping tools, things like that, okay? But on to the main show here. What I'll do, first of all, I'm just going to quickly talk about the tool here itself. You can take the top off of this tool here by simply twisting like this. And for easy transportation, stop the head being broken, you can push it in like this and transport it like that and keep it in your toolbox as such. And when you want to take it out, you simply twist the angle, it falls out, and we simply put it in here, twist it, and it locks into position. So that's it. There's a low and high impact, and that'll just determine how tightly it'll grip the cable going in. So basically what we have here is, we use this tool in relation to this RJ45 Keystone jack here, okay? So what we have here is a faceplate. And I'll just show you the back of the faceplate here. When you actually push your RJ45 connector in, what's actually happening is you push it through here and it's clipping into this pin at the back, okay? And what we have then is we have our Cat5 cable in the wall that's actually wired into this. So what's happening here with this tool is we're actually going to come along and we're going to take a Cat5 cable that typically would be coming out of a wall. We'll punch it on so it'll connect onto this RJ45 Keystone here, and then when we have our 8-pin connection on it, we'll have a valid faceplate that we can use as to connect an Ethernet cable into. Okay. Now, if we look at the actual Keystone itself, we'll see along the bottom we've color codes and marked A and B. So I'm just going to rotate this Keystone around quickly, and we'll see on the far side A and B again, and a different color code. Now basically the standard that we work off of is a thing called 568B wiring, which is a normal way of doing it. And in the very front then is the jack port itself, okay? So I'm just going to give a quick demonstration. I won't punch out all 8 cables here, but I'll start off and do 1 and 2 cables so you can see the logic. So I have a length of RJ45 cable, or of Cat5 cable here, which I'm after paring down, okay? And I've done so with this crimping tool here, okay? So I'll just push that crimping tool out of the way. And what we're going to do now is we come along and we look at the bottom color code here, and we can see the bottom one is green, white, okay? So we see cable here, green, white. And if I rotate this around, we'll see on the far end, it's blue, white, okay? So we know that the top cables then that we want to pull out here is green, white and blue, white. So the green, white to the left and the blue, white to the right, okay? So I'll pick up the crimping tool or the punch tool here, and if you want to focus in on the head of this tool, what I just want to point out is on this side here we have a cutting tool edge, okay? So this top part of the tool will actually push the cable down into the socket here, and then this cutting edge, once it gets to a certain point, it will push on the rest of the way and hopefully cut off the excess cable. So we wire it from the inside out. So to just quickly demonstrate this, what we'll do is we'll come along and we get the first cable here and we just feed it over the point where we want it, as we have done here. Okay, and we pick up the punch tool, and you can see it's lined up nicely here. We pick up the punch tool here and we push it down like this. So we push it to the bottom, and what's going to happen is when we push this to the bottom, there's an actual metal connector, and it'll actually slot the cable directly into it. So if we push it the whole way down, we can see there's a cutting action now, okay? So now it's after crimping it into position, and if we twist this cable here, it should break off, okay? And we repeat the same process on the far side for the blue, white, and we repeat that process all the way down along, feeding the cables from the inside out and cutting off the excess cable there. And this gives a very, very compact thing. Now this is not an area that I have huge expertise on in terms of I've done it a few times for demonstrations and things like this, but you know, you can get quite good and quite fast at this, and this is how it's actually done in the field. So this is a tool that's ideal for the professional and also for the DIYer, because this is exactly how you could do it. It's quite good in terms of it gives a good connection, and it's a professional finish to it. So that's an overview of the punch tool and the RJ45 Keystone.